Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading of September 3 through 9, 2023. My name is Dawn. You're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. So this week I've been guided to work with all of the signs in activating their throat chakra. So the energy that's coming forth from my guides and from above is that is the work that we're doing with the message for this week. I was guided to pick up this big blue kyanite stone to use it in this reading. And then after I placed it here, I was guided to get this apatite, which if you look at, if we can see all the beautiful blue. So all the blue colors is the color of the throat chakra. This is your fifth chakra. And we're being activated at this time because there's a lot of energy on the planet right now to suppress our voices, to suppress our First Amendment, Second Amendment, First Amendment rights, right? Just to be able to publicly speak or speak our truth. So Spirit had guided me that this is important work that needs to happen right now for all of us. So that's what these energies are about. This blue is to help activate your throat chakra. This is a blue kyanite. This is apatite. This is a smaller piece of the same type of stone. This is blue calcite in its raw form. This is blue moss agate, which, as you can see, it's got all these bands within this. It's very pretty. Then I was also guided to bring in this clear quartz crystal. I don't know if you can see it well or not, but the shape of it is a, this is the shape of our Merkaba. Our Merkaba is the energy body that surrounds our physical form on the spiritual level. And once we start activating all of our chakras and we start going within and doing the work so that we can work on our ascension process, this is the energy that we activate to move our bodies from physical carbon-based into light body, okay? This is very technical stuff. I don't expect you to remember it or anything like that. I'm just kind of giving you the information that I was given as to why I'm using what I'm using, okay? I was also guided to work with these high Raise Your Vibration Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. I'll pull one card of that, and then I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards for the week. The first card is going to be your strength. Your second card is going to be your weaknesses, or the things that you need to be aware of that may trigger you this week. And then your last card will be your opportunity. So I've already shuffled the cards. I'm ready to go. I just want you to sit down for just a second. You're probably already sitting, but sit down. I just want you to take a deep breath in and just let it go and just sink into your body, okay? I want you to really just be present for the message. So your first card is Believing is Seeing. Now, the people that I know that are Geminis, which is an air sign, people that I know that are Geminis are very mental type of people, meaning they process everything in their minds. They rarely sink down into their hearts. I mean, not that they don't love, that's not what I'm trying to say, but I'm saying that most of the time they live in their minds. And to me, what this card means is it's kind of like when you're trying to manifest something. If you listen to any of the people that talk about, you know, the law of attraction, you have to believe that you have it in order to get it. And it's kind of the same thing. Believing is seeing. Seeing is believing. So I'm curious to see what Kyle's message is about this specific card, because I would rather have you understand his intention creating this card and why it's a message for you, given that it's his energy. So it takes me a second to find the cards because they're not in alphabetical order. He has them labeled a little different. Okay. Believing is seen. There's an old saying, I'll believe it when I see it. But one of the greatest spiritual secrets is the opposite. It's kind of like what I said about manifesting. You have to believe you already own it so that it can come in. You have to believe that you believe. Believe, believe, believe. So one of the greatest secrets is the opposite. We'll see it when we believe it. What we believe in our inner world has a lot to do with what we'll see or experience in our outer world. That means all of our inner dialogues and beliefs are in some way impacting the world we are experiencing. I totally believe that. If you are an individual that really likes to wallow in, helplessness and victimhood and all of those things, you're just going to create more of that for yourself. But if you believe that you deserve good things, and if you are grateful for those things, if you show a high level of gratitude, but you feel that from your heart chakra, you express that out into the world, you bring a lot more of that into your life as well. And it's kind of like spirit will give you whatever it is that you're putting out there. So when this card comes to you, you're being reminded that you are a powerful co-creator of your world. Every thought, feeling, action, and non-action. That's important. Non-action, meaning a non-action is actually an action because you're not doing anything about it to change your situation. So that all contributes to the field of energy around you and curating the reality you are experiencing. Therefore, it's important to craft thoughts, dreams, daydreams, and ideas that work for you in a loving way. This isn't about controlling the universe, but about raising your vibration so that you can co-create a more loving and supportive world for yourself and all those around you. Set your sights higher. Think about what you want to experience. Envision the life that you want for yourself and know that you are creating it. So then he gives you a vibe of the day. I look at this vibe of the day as kind of like an affirmation. When I pull these cards for myself, I will kind of do a mantra through the day when I'm thinking about it, and I'll repeat whatever it is, the message that he gives. And his vibe of the day, or your affirmation of the day, or the week, actually, since this is for a week, I'll see it when I believe it. 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 So you got to believe in order to see. So yeah, that's a fabulous message. Okay. Now that we've got that one, let's see what the other cards have to say in terms of your seeing is believing. Oh, well, we start off, and this is supposed to be your strength card. Your strength card is the Four of Cups. Fours have to do with stability, balance. And it can also, the other opposite energy that it can produce is boredom. And it can also be a little bit of a, what's the energy I'm looking for to express here? Boredom and appreciative kind of an energy. Okay. And the reason why I say that is cups have to do with the way that we feel. They have to do with our emotions. And if you look at this person on this card, so we've got these three cups. Well, these three cups are empty. And he's bummed out because he's looking at these three cups going, oh, I don't have enough, right? So he's feeling as though his cup is half empty. He's feeling as though, I've used all of my resources and I have nothing. So he's kind of bummed out. His energy's kind of bummed out. However, he's also being gifted this fourth cup. But he can't see it because he's worried about what he's lacking, right? So your strength is, if this is going to be a strength card for you, I would say that you're going to see the gift, see the opportunity when it comes to you, and it's going to light up your heart. It's going to make you feel as though, okay, I've got this, right? Spirit's got my back, even though I may have been in a situation where I've where I've exhausted all my resources. I do see that a new opportunity is coming in, and I am going to be grateful and thankful for that opportunity. Okay. Your next card, which is your weakness card, is the World. The World card is all about happy endings, completing a chapter, actually, it's with the journey of through tarot. You start off with the Fool, and he's the first card in the tarot. And this is the last card of your major arcana card. So that means that you've gone through all the lessons. The Fool has gone through all the lessons and he's gotten to here, right? This card usually talks about enjoying successes and that kind of thing. But as it's a weakness and it's just for this week, I'm going to say that whatever it is that you're trying to complete, the thing that you were hoping to complete is going to be delayed slightly. It's not that it's not coming. It's just that there's a delay. So you might feel boredom, you might feel frustration because you were expecting some kind of a message or some kind of a completion. Maybe you're looking for a job promotion or whatever. But keeping in mind that this is Labor Day weekend, we're going to have one day shorter, right? And people typically take their vacations like their last week of August or the last couple of weeks of August, and they include that holiday in there. So it may be that you're waiting for some kind of communication, and the person that you're waiting that communication from has been on holiday. And when they come back, they're going to try to, catch up. So it might not be this specific week, but that the message is coming. Okay, so don't lose heart. Don't get frustrated. Just know that it's coming to you. And believing is seeing, right? So there we go. It taps right into that very same energy. You just have to believe that it's coming. Believe it's coming and it'll come. It's just going to be slightly delayed. So your last card is the Six of Swords. So swords has to do with actually the swords actually is the energy that you're the most familiar with, Gemini, because you're an air sign. And the air sign, the swords represent the air sign. So this is very familiar energy for you. The Six is about persevering. This card is about a rite of passage. Okay. This card is about moving from, so I don't know if you can see on the card, but this is like all choppy waters. And this is moving into clear water. This is moving in from one extreme. It could be a traumatic experience. It could be that everything, your world was like burning and falling apart. And you have now decided that you're going to move forward and you're going to go to calmer shores. And that's what this card represents. This card also represents help coming to assist you when you least expect it. Okay, so if you look at the picture, you have this woman here with her son, and some people look at this ferryman is what they call him, right? This ferryman that's coming in to help them take them to shore. I sometimes look at this depending as though this is the husband, the wife, and the son. They're leaving everything behind because they want to start a new life. They want to start something new in their lives. They want to move away from the trauma that they came from. And sometimes that means that they have to leave everything behind. But knowing, believing that when they get to where they need to go, that everything will fall into place for them and that they'll be able to start anew. But they've got one another, right? Family. So, you know, it just all depends. Now this isn't true tarot, because I incorporate not only just the knowledge of what the cards mean and represent, but I also tap into what my higher communication and my intuition is sharing with you. So this to me represents a family unit, and this man is taking his family to a place now. And the reason why I say that this is a good card too is because you've got in the background, this is all golden energy. So you're leaving behind something traumatic, you're leaving behind something that you're ready to release and let go of. That's exactly the energy that we're in. We've got 7 planets in retrograde. We're having this opportunity to really look at the things that we're really ready to release, so that we can make space, make room for the good things to come in. This is a very positive card. So I hope that this message has been helpful to you. It looks like it's going to be a great week for you. Just remember that believing is seeing, seeing is believing. You have to believe in order for you to be able to see it. So just trust in your higher self, trust in your spirit. And once again, we are working on that throat chakra energy. So regardless of where you are, just remember that when you speak your truth, you want to speak your truth from your heart, okay? You want to integrate your throat chakra with your heart chakra, so that when you can communicate in a way that no matter who's listening to your message, they get the intention of love behind your message, okay? I hope you have an amazing week. Until next time, you take care of you and enjoy your week.